Welcome back to the Real Cinema Squad. I'm Austin, and man, Marvel came out swinging at Comic-Con 2024. And so, just to kick it off right here, as you can see here on Marvel Studios Instagram, we have some major announcements for the next Avenger movies that are coming out. As you can see here, Avengers Doomsday, May 2026. And if we scroll over to their next post, Avengers Secret Wars, May 2027. Now, the great thing about this is that the Russo brothers are set to return to direct Marvel Studios' Avengers Doomsday and Marvel Avengers Secret Wars. Now, for those who don't know who the Russo brothers are, they are the ones that brought us Captain America Winter Soldier, in my opinion, the best Marvel movie to date. And they also brought us Infinity War and Endgame. The Russo brothers were not going to return to Marvel, but this is what brought them back. I think this is a huge win on Kevin Feige, president of Marvel Studios, and they needed this win, and I'm hoping the Russo brothers can continue to bring the magic they brought in the first 10 years of Marvel Studios. Now, the interesting thing about Avengers Doomsday is that Robert Downey Jr. is returning as the popular villain Doctor Doom. Now, we knew Doctor Doom was probably going to come, considering Fantastic Four is coming out next year. Now, there's been speculation going on of who Doctor Doom was going to be, and now we finally got our answer. And honestly, I was not expecting Robert Downey Jr. So before we jump into just my thoughts on this casting, I do want to show the video of what was seen at Comic-Con. So let's jump over here to Twitter and watch this video that someone posted. So this is when they announced that Robert Downey Jr. would be coming. Now, one of the things here that I love is that you can see RDJ. He puts on those sunglasses, does his famous pose that Tony Stark did in the original movie. Still gives off that crowd pleasing vibe that everybody loves. You can see the crowd went crazy because no one expected him to be the one to take off of that mask. Now, what do we think of Robert Downey Jr.? I've already seen a lot of mixed thoughts out there of what this could mean. Clearly, this is not Tony Stark. Clearly, this is going to be a multiverse version of maybe Tony Stark himself, who becomes bad and ends up being Doctor Doom, or he's going to be Doctor Doom himself, Victor Von Doom, in another multiverse verse. You know, my thing here is that I kind of would have expected another actor to be this character. You know, Victor Von Doom is one of the most beloved characters in Marvel Comics. He's one of the most beloved villains in Marvel Comics. I understand they're bringing back Robert Downey Jr. because the star power is here, and Robert Downey Jr. has great acting. I think he could play this part super well. But the question is this the right choice? Because we know Robert Downey Jr. will bring back fans. But Victor Von Doom is a very particular character. And so if this is just another Tony Stark variant who's playing Doctor Doom, who turns into Doctor Doom, that takes away from what we've all wanted, right? And so there's a little bit of skeptical nature here. I do think that this is going to lead in the Secret Wars because, you know, we all know, and we've seen it. We even saw it in the 90s animated shows back in the day, and we saw it in the comic books. Secret Wars is a battle world where all the Marvel heroes end up. Doctor Doom is the one controlling that thing going on. And so Doctor Doom is going to play a major part in the next phase with the Avengers and with our heroes. But the thing is that if this completely changes what we've known before, because Victor Von Doom is not Doctor Doom and it's actually Tony Stark, then this raises a lot of questions. And are our fans going to be happy? And so we can only wait and see what happens here. But I am super excited that the Russo brothers are returning for this. So if we jump over to USA Today, they've been pushing out live updates since this. And you can see here, Kevin Feige says the Fantastic Four will be in the next two Avengers movies, and the guys that are directing those are Joe and Anthony Russo. He's saying they're glad to have him back. Anthony says that they thought Avengers Endgame would be their swan song, but now we see a road moving forward. Joe Russo calls the comic book inspiration behind Avengers Secret Wars the biggest story comics ever told. And that is the title for the 2027 movie. But first, they got to introduce Doctor Doom. Now, originally, this movie was supposed to be called Avengers Kang Dynasty, but with all of the allegations and the things going on with Jonathan Majors as Kang, he will no longer be returning. And it looks like they're pivoting completely to the Doctor Doom side, and Robert Downey Jr. will be doing that. And he came out and said, "New mask, new task." What do I tell you? I like playing complicated characters, and so they knew this was going to get a lot of buzz, and I think this will continue to be talked about up until the point where that movie comes out. And so let us know what you think in the comments about all these announcements. Do you think Robert Downey Jr. is a great fit? Are you excited about these Avengers movies? We would love to know what you think, as many fans are buzzing about this news. And so we can't wait to hear more and what's to come. But until next time, this is the Real Cinema Squad signing off.